we live? Okay, are we live? Because I think we're live. So. We are live, then it's time to do the state tier list. Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing a state tier list. Now, as we all know, my word is absolute law, so hopefully everyone will agree with me, but if you don't, I don't care. Cool. Hey, Caleb. Now first, I think we can all agree that Alabama deserves to be in S tier. Because Alabama is one of the best states to live in. It is one of the greatest states, one of the pretty good states to live in. Huh. That's weird. Okay. So, Alabama's one of the richest states and is one of the best states to live in. Let us now do, which one of these stands out to me? There's an echo. Hold on, let me check. Hold on. Is it still echoing? Alright, is it still echoing? I'll just do it without these headphones. Tell me if it's still echoing. Yeah. Alright, sure. Yeah, it's still echoing. Can you guys even hear me now? Alright. I don't know why it's echoing, but I guess we're gonna have to live with it. So maybe the internet's bad, which is why it's echoing, but I'm not really sure here. Anyway, anyway, let's do some more. New Jersey had one of the best presidents there, and it loves absolutely everybody. So, I think it deserves to be in this tier. Like I said before, if you don't agree with me, you're wrong. Hmm. Same with Arkansas. Arkansas is a pretty good state to live in. It does not have the headquarters of the KKK and is one of the pretty least racist states ever. So I really agree that it deserves to be pretty high up there. Anyway, hmm, let's see here. Alaska. Eh, it, I'll put it in B tier because it's alright. It's one of these small states landmass wise. Has some of the least violent crimes per capita. So overall, I'll put it in B tier. It's fine. Alright, I hope so. I hope the echo isn't too unbearable. And if it is, I'm sorry. I'll just try to stream it another time. We'll find out if the audio's bad. New York. Oh yeah, New York's definitely going in A tier because it is an extremely good state. It may be not that populated. It may have one of the least populated cities, but it's still pretty good. Hi. Hey, Doger. There's still an echo on the stream, I think, so I'm sorry. Try pausing the YouTube preview. And the live streaming tab. Okay. So is it still echoing now, or no? So, tell me if it's still echoing. If not, then, yeah, that's very good. Good notify. Yeah, I did notify you, Doja, but it's all good. You're probably just raw offline in my Discord server, which is in the link in the description below, which you guys should totally join. This is a shameless self-promotion. No, never mind. It was muted anyway. Okay. Or, then I don't know what's about. I don't know what the echo is then. You guys plugged in something. That was my headphones, bud. Okay, anyway, California's the least populated state. I don't know, I think between C and B, it's pretty cold there. I'll put it in C here. So, overall, I think this list is pretty good so far. And Mississippi's going all the way up into S tier because it's just Mississippi. If you don't agree with me, then you're just wrong. Mississippi is one of the best states to live in. One of the absolute best states to live in. If you disagree, you're just wrong. S tier is just Mississippi. Let's see if that worked. Imagine lightning. Yeah, imagine lightning. Alright, it's probably better now since I deleted a stream tab. So yeah, if it isn't better, I'm sorry, I just really don't know what to do if it's not better. So yeah, tell me if it's better, and hopefully my voice will actually be bearable now. Lightning, lightning, lightning. Lightning Queen! Yeah. Lightning, lightning. So tell me if it's still echoey, and if so, I'm sorry, I just don't know what to do. The echo's still there. Is it as bad as it was? Yes, if so, I'm really sorry, but I don't know what to do. Oh, why? Me neither. Is the echo at least bearable, or do you guys want me to stop the stream altogether? Because if you guys want me to stop the stream altogether, I'll be happy to do that for your guys' sanity. Anywho's daisy. Louisiana. That is a pretty good state to live in, so I'm just not S tier, exactly. I'm just gonna put it in A tier. Because it's pretty good, not very poor, very rich out there. Oh, New Mexico is guaranteed S tier. Actually, you know what? I put Louisiana in S tier also. Because they're just also good states, such good states. Good states. It's fine. Alright, good. If you put Nevada in S tier, Susan will worldwide block the stream. You know what? I'm just gonna put Nevada in S tier because you know it's pretty good. It's pretty cold there though, but who really cares? Anyway, Georgia. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna put Georgia in D tier. They've made Chick-fil-A, which is terrible. Terrible. Chick-fil-A just, yeah, it's one of the worst deep south states ever created. So, since it's one of the worst used South states, it's going D tier. Not F tier, just D tier. Hmm. Oil. Anywho's a daisy. If your headphones are if if your headphones are your default output and OBS is set to index, probably your OBS. Alright, let me check. If your headphones are your default output and OBS is set to send its monitoring output to the default zone, if you're going to use the monitor feature to listen, your monitor device cannot be the default device. It's probably your OBS. Alright, let me check. Koopa staring contest. Alright. If your headphones are default. I'm not sure where to go for this to fix the audio. So somebody. Alright, tell me if it's echoing now or not, because I really just don't really know. It's not echoey anymore, then my problem is solved. It's not echoing anymore. Good. I'm glad it's not echoing anymore. Finally. Alright. Anyway, Wyoming. It's pretty populated, and because of that, it's kind of not the greatest. It's a very flat state. Very, very flat state. So, yeah. Can you hear it through the headphones? I can't hear myself through the headphones, really. It's a very, very flat state. Very, very cold. Kind of flat. Very populated, though, so, not really the greatest. Let's see here. Rhode Island. It's has some of the worst air pollution in all of the United States. It is extremely big in landmass, like it is monstrous, way bigger than Alaska. It's a pretty good state to live in, I guess. I'll put it in C tier. It's a pretty alright state to live in, so yeah. It's going to be a bit harder right now because I don't really know that much about a couple of these states, but I'm still going to act like I do because everything I say is absolute law. What's up? Hey, Park Creator, how's it going? Family Guy State. Yeah, Rhode Island is Family Guy State, so because of that, I need to bump it up a little bit. S tier. Yeah, you're right. Actually, no, it's not S tier because it's not as good as these guys, so I'll just keep it in. I'll put it in A tier. How about that? No, actually, I'll just keep it in B tier. Bruh, Cali is the Golden State. It should be S tier. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Cali is the Golden State. It's called the Golden State for a reason. Let's see here. Michigan. Okay, on one hand, it has Detroit. But on the other hand, it doesn't have that many lakes. But on the other hand, it does not have a peninsula. But on the other hand, you know what? I'll just put it in B tiers, sure. Okay, now here's a little bit of an intermission. Where you guys can just like ask me questions, any type of question you want, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. No, Cali bad. It's the Golden State, so it should be S tier, I feel. I learned firsthand. Yeah, I bet you do, buddy. It's really cold in here. Okay. Idaho. Now, I like Idaho quite a fair bit. Most people would probably rank it like somewhere around here. So I'm just gonna rank it in. I don't really know. New Jersey has Roshi. Yeah, Roshi is great, so I pumped it into S tier. It also has one of the best presidents ever, so yeah. I'm confused about where to put Idaho right now. Here in Indiana, we have Walmart as our only entertainment. Huh, sounds fun. All because of that, I'm putting it in B tier. Jokes aside, it's great here. Oh, cool, I bet it is. Yeah. Sounds fun there. Indiana is where Pike Mintz was from, so that's pretty fun. Hawaii. It has some of the worst healthcare in all of the US, has some of the least happy people, but it's pretty cheap to live in, so I'm putting it in D tier, honestly. Potato State. Idaho grows not that many potatoes, so I don't know what it's really supposed to do. Kansas. Kansas is one of the most rugged mountainous states in all of the whole U.S. It also has Mr. Beat, who is I can't even say that as a joke. Anyway, just going in C tier. West Virginia. It's very happy, but it doesn't have that many country roads in it. It's very happy, very rich, not very depressed, very happy. I'll put it in B tier. Mr. Beat is, yeah, Mr. Beat too good to be joked about. Yeah, Hmm. Pennsylvania. Now, on the one hand, Philly is one of the safest cities in all of the United States. On the other hand, this state is not very historic. On the other hand, one of the best presidents was born here. But on the other hand, I'm just gonna put it somewhere, brother, right here. Actually, here. Connecticut. It's very cheap to live here. Again, it had a pretty good president born there. No, it's not that good. I'll put it in D tier. Put it in C tier. Oklahoma. This is a pretty rich state. A pretty good state to live in. It has not that many Native Americans, though, sadly. So, you know what? I'm gonna put it in B tier. Iowa. Iowa has not that many cornfields. Not a lot of corn. Not that much of anything, really. It doesn't really have Iowa tests. Nobody even knows. What even is an Iowa test? I don't even know. Not as bad as some of these guys down here. I'll just put it middle of the road. Florida. Now, Florida has some of the least crazy people in all of the United States. And I hate that, because I hate not crazy people. But really, there's no telling what people in Florida could do. So... D tier. Connecticut sounds like the name of a Pokemon. Yeah, it does. I can actually see that quite a bit. Quite a bit. Arizona. This is a very cold state, so if you like the cold, you're gonna really like Arizona. Not too populated. Pretty bad to live in. Overall, I'm gonna put it C tier. Alright, next up on the chopping block. Delaware. Now, it is the second biggest state, has no river to speak of. Again, middle of the road. A lot of these states for me are just middle of the road, if we're being honest here, because no. Wisconsin. It doesn't make that much cheese. And if you're lactose intolerant, you really love that it doesn't make that much dairy stuff. It has Milwaukee, though. And Milwaukee is pretty good and pretty safe. B tier. Arkansas S. It has that one group in that one place. Oh yeah, I forgot. That one activist group that fights for people's rights. Hmm. Let's see here. It's really hard to think about some of these. Ohio. Ohio seems like a pretty cool state to go to. It has Cleveland and Cincinnati. Nowhere near as bad as some of these guys. Nowhere near as good as these guys. So, I'll just put it in the middle of the road again. Remember, this is my opinion, so if you disagree, you're wrong, because this is also a fact. But I'd love to see your rankings in the comments below, whenever I end the stream. Where's Vermont? Okay, this is Vermont, yeah. Vermont's pretty hot. It has one of the most far-right presidential candidates. One of the most conservative Republican presidential candidates. So, oh, you know how much I don't like extremism. C tier. Mississippi is so good it deserves its own tier. Yeah, it's everyday Burr State, Logan Paul. Ooh, Mississippi. Yeah, I agree that Mississippi is so good it deserves its own tier. So, boop. There we go. If I could, I'd design an own tier for it. Or I can just move all these down except for Mississippi. Tennessee. On one hand, it's got Memphis. Memphis is a very, very good city. But on the other hand, it was not the birthplace of country music. But it also does not have Jack Daniels, so... I'll put it in C tier. It lets you add more tiers. Oh, cool. Hello, Nello. How are you doing today? Idaho. It's nowhere near as good as some of these guys, but it's nowhere near as bad as some of these guys. I don't know why, I'm just putting so many in middle of the road. Yo, yeah, it's Nello in the flesh. I will just see this as an outsider. Cool. You're probably going to be so confused if you actually do know anything about the US states, because, let's just say, my ranking is so accurate. So very, very accurate. And everything I say is extremely, extremely accurate. That's a Kuva Koof guarantee. North Dakota, it's very hot. Again, I like pretty hotness. But on the other hand, it has more people than South Dakota, which is pretty alright in my book, because South Dakota is not the greatest. I'll put it in C tier, middle of the road. New Hampshire. Oh, it's terrible. Like, absolutely terrible. It's just like one of the worst states to go to. It has some of the worst natural environment. It is like very, very ugly to go to. Very, very hot. Koopa has been studying state history for years just to prepare for this moment. It's true. I went to the University of Crackheads just for this moment. South Dakota. Like I said, it's definitely a lot worse than North Dakota, so I don't know why it has Mount Rushmore, because this state doesn't have Mount Rushmore in it. B tier. Actually, no, D tier. There are not many states in F tier with Texas. I'm just gonna put some of these states in F tier with Texas, like where it deserves to be. Virginia. It is one of the worst southern states. Oklahoma's okay. I guess. But it's a pretty good state to live in, so I put it above average. It's very rich. Virginia is one of the worst southern states to live in. And people aren't virgins there, so that does a pretty big disservice when your name is literally Virginia. Some states look like guns. Yeah. C tier. Why doesn't Chuck E. Cheese get its own state? Chuck E. Cheese is from New Jersey. So it does get its own state, I guess. Major design flaw. I will admit, yeah, it is a major design flaw. Massachusetts. For one hand, this is not where Kennedy was from. But on the other hand, it has Massachusetts Bay. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have Massachusetts Bay. It does not have Nantucket. They dock like this, and then I guess I don't really know. I'll do beach here. Oklahoma has Pony Boy. You're right. I should just bump it up just for that. Colorado. Very, very warm here. A lot of people are happy there. Weed isn't legalized. C tier. Bro, screw Pony Boy. It's where Johnny lived. Yeah. R.I.P. Johnny. Missouri. It's a pretty bad state, I've always heard. I've never been, though. Also, its name sounds like misery. Where else would misery go except for D tier? But since he's gone from the Outsiders, yeah, from the Outsiders. Illinois. It has one of the safest cities in all of America. All of America ever. So because of that, it is going into B tier. Nebraska. It does not have a furniture mart, which is a very big disservice to all furniture marts everywhere. C tier. We have 10 more states to get through. Kentucky doesn't have fried chicken, which I think is a pretty big downfall of Kentucky itself. It has soda pop, yeah. Oklahoma does have soda pop. But Kentucky is a pretty big down service since it doesn't have KFC, doesn't have literally like that much stuff. It was very one-sided in the Civil War, so I'm putting it in C tier. 2-Bit is the best character. 2-Bit was pretty alright of a character, honestly, if I do say so myself. North Carolina. You know what? Definitely not one of the worst states. But a pretty bad state. C tier. Maine. It's very hot there. Has some pretty high crime rate. I'm putting it in D tier. So, Montana. Very, very hot there. Very, very small state landmass-wise. Has some of the best internet connections. B tier. Remember, kitties, if you disagree with this list that I'm making right now, you are wrong, because my list is fact. Utah. It has Chlorine Lake City, Chlorine Lake itself. Not that many Mormons. C tier. Sure, why not? Washington's one of the absolute worst states to live in. Oh, I meant to put this in C tier. It's one of the absolutely worst states to live in. So if you hate fun, you definitely don't want to come down here. C tier. No, Dally, because police. Yeah. South Carolina. People say it's worse than North Carolina. Or better than North Carolina, but I'm not really sure. I'll put it in B tier. Why not? Oregon. It did not have a trail that many people died in. Portland is a very safe city. B tier. The last two. Minnesota. Now has Minneapolis, which is, as we all know, is a very safe place. So, it's going to get the Koopa Koop seal of approval. Finally, Maryland. It has not that many waterways. It's not where the president lives. So, it also does not have any crabs, which not having any crabs are good. So yeah, this is my final tier list, final state tier list. If you do not agree, you are absolutely wrong, and you will be hearing from my lawyers. Washington is a giant peanut butter factory. South Carolina has the last Civil War battle and last state to secede. Yeah, because of that, I might need to bump it. If it was the last state to secede, I might have to bump it up a little bit. I don't really know why not. Washington's a giant peanut butter factory. Yeah, it is. So, if anybody has any questions about my tier list, speak now or forever hold your peace. Alright. So, yeah. The best state... Actually, I'm going to move Mississippi up a bit. It is definitely the absolute best. I think New Hampshire is definitely a lot worse than Texas. Interesting. Yeah, Nello, totally. This is totally, absolutely, my opinion, totally not just hyperbolic and just made to get people angry. Why don't we just look over some other state tier lists? Like ones that people have already ranked, and let's see how well theirs compares to mine. Community rank. Huh. Okay, so... Hawaii is not that good. It's supposed to be in D tier. New York, I can forgive it, although I think it deserves to be in A tier. Alaska, I think deserves to be in B tier. This isn't really the greatest tier list ever. New Mexico deserves to be all the way up there. Same with Nevada. Cali is where Yondev lives. S tier deserved. Yeah. I put it in S tier though, so that's already that's all that is. California, it's the Golden State, bud. The Golden State. It is also not very populated, meaning, you know, people. There are not that many people there. It has some of the best air pollution, or worst air pollution, actually. Or some of the cleanest air is what I'm trying to say. And a lot of people are moving to it, which is pretty funny. New Jersey belongs in the F tier. But it loves everyone and gave us one of our best presidents. But seriously, dude, if you think this is actually serious, you definitely need mental help if you think any of this is serious, okay, buddy? Anyway, it's the Golden State, it's the best, yeah. Took the words right out of my mouth there, old green person. So, State tier list. Now you guys can just ask me some questions, and I'll probably answer them. New Jersey has Hiroshi, so it's obviously the best state ever. Yeah, these are the top 3 states ever. The top 10 Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, ask me questions about stuff now, I guess. Anything really. I don't really care, or ask me questions about history, questions about dates. New Gerald Ford review. Gerald Ford. He's Gerald Ford and you're not. D tier. Yeah. D tier. Totally. This is totally my actual opinion on all of these states. When time is a valuable thing. Go on a journey to time, a time that's changing all the time. It's time to time to time, time. D tier. Yeah. Well, seems like the stream's about to end. So if you have any last minute things to say, speak now or forever hold your peace. Let me just to end the stream. Any last minute questions? Tennessee has me, makes it worse. Well, okay, if you say so. Alright. Like I said, if you have any last minute things to say them now or forever hold your peace. British. Bye. 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 Alright. Before I go, one thing we need to do.
But at least it's time to rejoice in hot chocolate. You pour your bag into the mug, pour in the hot water, take a sip. But at least it's time to
Wacko America.
But at least it's time to rejoice in hot chocolate. You pour your bag into the mug, pour in the hot water, take a sip, and it tastes like piss.
Swiss Miss Instant Piss.
Okay, that's all we need right now. So, I'm about to go. Before I go, I just would like to say to all of you, thank you for watching. Also, Texas tartar sauce.